Have you ever walked into your kitchen, taken a deep breath, and thought, "Ooh, something smell weird?"
Not bad exactly. Just off. Well, you're not imagining it. And no, it's not your memory playing tricks on you. It's probably your house trying to tell you something. Hey there. If you're over 60 and living alone, or just value your personal space, this one's for you.
Amir a your anonymous guide.
Not a celebrity, not a fancy lifestyle guru, just someone who's worked with older adults for a long time. Doctors, caregivers, real seniors like you, we've learned a lot. And today I want to give you 10 simple things you can do to keep your home not only smelling fresh, but actually safer for your health. Because here's the truth.
A weird smell isn't just annoying.
It can be a red flag. Mold, bacteria, old fabrics, even stale air can mess with your breathing, your energy, and your peace of mind. But don't worry. We're going to fix that. Together. Alright. Let's start with the first one.
Let the fresh air in. Simple, right?
But when's the last time you actually opened a window just to let the place breathe? Indoor air can get stale faster than leftovers in the back of the fridge.
Jonsk knew a gentleman named Roy.
Lived alone. Neat as a pin. But he kept everything shut tight, said it was to keep out dust. Problem is, he was trapping in everything else.
Pédandé.
Cooking fumes. That musty grandma house smell, even though he was the grandpa. I told him, open your windows 10 minutes a day. Doesn't matter if it's cold, just a crack helps. A week later, he called me and said, I slept better.
Even my toast smell better.
Here's the science. Fresh air dilutes indoor pollutants. That helps with breathing, sleep, even mood. Especially for folks with asthma, allergies, or sensitive lungs.
So, crack a window.
Your lungs will send you a thank you card. Number 2, vinegar.
Yeah, I know.
Not exactly glamorous.
Smell like salad.
But give vinegar a little respect. It's basically the Swiss Army knife of cleaning. Cuts grease, kills bacteria, deodorizes. I once worked with a retired nurse named Sandra. She swore by vinegar. Said if hospitals were allowed to smell like it, half the cleaning budget could be saved. Her secret? Mix equal parts vinegar and water in a spray bottle. Use it on kitchen counters, bathroom sinks, even in the air after frying fish. The smell goes away in 20 minutes. And when it does, it takes all the funky smells with it.
No artificial perfume.
No chemicals that confuse your nose. Just clean.
Alright, number 3. The forgotten fabric.
Curtains. Couch cushions. That throw blanket you haven't washed since your grandkid was in diapers, and now he's in college. Look, we love our cozy things. But fabric traps smells like a gossip trap secrets. I met a lovely lady named Darlene who couldn't figure out why her apartment always smelled like old soup. Turns out, the mystery scent lived in her curtains, which hadn't been washed since 1998. She finally tossed them in the wash, added a little baking soda, and said it felt like a fresh start.
Moral of the story? Wash your soft stuff.
Every season if you can.
If it can't go in the machine, air it out in the sun.
Sunlight kills bacteria and freshens fabric.
It's like nature's febreze. Number 4, wash your trash can.
Not just take out the trash. Actually scrub the can. Sounds obvious, but it's the most forgotten stinky culprit in the house. I once visited a man named Jim, sharp guy ex-teacher, lived alone. His place looked spotless, but there was this sour smell in the kitchen.
We searched high and low.
Turns out, it was the plastic at the bottom of the trash can, absorbing years of leaks and leftovers. Now he washes it once a week with dish soap and a splash of vinegar. Says his dog finally stopped sniffing around the trash like it was a crime scene. 5th one's a classic, simmer potpourri. No, it's not just for the holidays. Simmering orange peels, cinnamon sticks, or rosemary in a pot of water does more than make your house smell like a bakery.
It relaxes you.
Studies even show warm, natural scents like cinnamon and citrus can lower anxiety.
My neighbor Doris, 81, simmer lemon slice and herb every Sunday morning.
She says it's cheaper than therapy and smells better too. Pro tip, use a slow cooker if you're worried about forgetting the stove. Let it do the work while you enjoy the vibes. Let's move on to number 6, deep clean your carpets. Carpets are cozy, but also secret hoarders of dust, dander, and smells from 2009. Even if they look clean, they may still hold allergens that mess with your breathing or energy. I met a man named Frank who thought he had seasonal allergies. Turned out, it was just his carpet. He borrowed a carpet cleaner, did one round, and said his whole apartment smelled like new socks. Now he does it twice a year. And he hasn't sneezed since.
Séventabi, baking soda.
Yep, the same box you keep in the fridge can be your best friend around the house.
Sprinklitinyorchus.
Put a bowl in the bathroom.
Under the sink.
In your laundry hamper. It doesn't mask smells, it absorbs them. My cousin Sylvia kept a dish under her recliner because she said it kept the old person smell away. Her words, not mine. And hey, it worked. Number 8. Attack the hidden smell zones. Behind the toilet.
Under the fridge. Inside your washing machine seal.
Even the drain. These spots build up gunk and bacteria that slowly stink up your space. I knew a retired chemist named Bert who had a checklist for these zones. Called it the Stink Patrol. Once a month, he'd clean the dishwasher filter, pour vinegar and baking soda down the drains, wipe under the fridge. He said it kept him young. Might have been the vinegar fumes, but hey, he was 90 and still dancing. 9th tip, subtle scents. Don't go overboard with air fresheners. They often mix too many smells and give you a headache. Less is more. A cotton ball with lavender oil behind a curtain. A drop of lemon oil in your mop water. One candle, lit for an hour in the evening. If someone walks in and asks what smells good, that's a win. If they cough and open a window, maybe tone it down. And finally, number 10, make it a routine. A fresh-smelling home isn't about panic cleaning before company shows up. It's the little things you do daily.
Crack a window in the morning. Check the trash. Fluff the PO. Simmer something light.
Sprinkle baking soda where needed. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be consistent. When you treat your space with care, it gives you peace back.
Every single day.
So if you made it this far, let me ask you something. What scent reminds you most of home? Maybe it's fresh coffee. Maybe it's soap from your childhood.
Maybe it's your Dadesol aftershave.
Share it in the comments. I'd really love to hear it. And hey, if this gave you a few laughs, or reminded you to finally wash that couch blanket, give it a like. Maybe subscribe if you want more tips like this. We're building a community here, of people who care about aging wisely, and living well. Thanks for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care of your space. And take care of yourself.
You're worth it.